everybody. Welcome to my day. I am so excited. I got some new product in the mail sorry about that. Got some new product in the mail last night, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys and myself, really. So I'm just gonna put my hair back here just a little bit to keep it out of the way. And then we are gonna get started. Hey Regina, how you doing? I just washed my hair, I gotta put it out of the way so it doesn't end up with makeup all over it. Good morning, sister. All right, so I just got some new products in the mail. We're gonna play with them today. This is the first time that I've put it on, so who knows what this is gonna end up like. We'll just have to wait and see. It's gonna be much of a surprise to me as it will be to all of you. So I've already washed my face today, so I'm going to start with our rose water toning spritzer. Okay, this is going to help reduce your redness in your face and just prep your face for your makeup. So you just want to spritz that on your face, just push it in a little bit. It stopped raining here finally. It's been raining all morning, and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I sit in front of my big sliding glass door to have the light, you know, as much, you know, light as I can. And I was like, let me turn this off over here. And it was raining. I'm like, no, I need the light coming through the window. This is all I have. So after you do that rose water, you want to do any of your serums. And so we're going to use our uplifting serum. This is just a little tester that I got in my presenter's kit. I just ordered like 2 days ago, like the entire skincare line. So I'm super excited when that comes. So you want to just take a little bit of this. This is going to help get rid of the appearance of any fine lines and wrinkles, and help reduce the puffiness under your eyes. And sorry, that was a phone call. So you want to put this under your eyes, pat it in, and I'm going to put a little bit on my forehead where I have these, I guess they're called stress or frown wrinkles, old age wrinkles. I don't know what they are, but I don't like them. I need like a little mini facelift, I think. And then I'm going to put some down here where I have my smile lines. I lost a lot of weight really fast, and so I have like extra skin I think that I could probably stand to get rid of. All right, so you just want to pat that in and let that dry. And then so that's going to just reduce the puffiness and reduce the appearance of those fine lines and wrinkles. The next step we're going to do is our moisturizer. Right now I'm going to use our nighttime time correcting moisturizer, and it's okay to do that, especially like right now in the winter, because I don't know about you guys, but my skin is so dry. So this is going to help give it just that little boost of extra moisturizer, and you do not need a lot. I mean, literally, like, this is going to go on my whole face, and that's probably going to be a little bit too much. If I have extra, I'll put it on my hands. And so you just want to rub that in. And when you're working with your face, it's always good to use upward strokes. We don't want to pull necessarily down on our facial skin. We always want to push up, work it up into your forehead. So I got a delivery last night. It was like Christmas all over again. And then in like today are going to be Younique. Some of them are just stuff that I already had, and that's fine, you know. It doesn't have to all be Younique. I am building a collection slowly. It's not going to happen overnight. So any of the products though that are Younique that you do see, you can find on my website. That's beautywithcarissa.com. If you have any questions about anything, just shoot me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So the next thing we want to do is put on our primer, Touch Glorious Primer. Okay, this is going to set a foundation for your makeup that you're putting on. It's going to reduce the appearance of your pores, your fine lines, and your wrinkles so that you have a smooth, matte surface to start with. Okay, primer is really important. It also is going to extend the life of your makeup. So it's super important. And I haven't opened it, so let me grab a pair of scissors because I have to snip off the tip of it. See, I told you I just got all this. I haven't even used it. So let me snip the tip of this off, and then we'll be able to access this. You don't need a lot. I'm gonna start with this much. I'm not sure, but I think this tube should last you a while, at least 6 months, if not more, because you don't need a lot. These products, they go a long way. All of them do. Even the pigments, the minerals, they are so pigmented that you don't need very much at all. So this makeup lasts you for a long, long time. So you're gonna start on the outside of your face, and then you're just gonna work this to the inside, okay? And really rub that right in to your skin. Get that all worked in. And like I said, this is gonna set that foundation and start with a nice canvas for all the makeup that you will be applying, and it will help the longevity throughout the day of your makeup. Sorry if you hear that barking, that's my dog. She's spoiled rotten and being a little snippety right now. I may have to get up and open the door for her and let her out, but that sometimes we're live, I guess. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my foundation. I know that there's a million different ways that people like to apply their makeup. No one way is the right way. It's individually based, and that's okay. So if I do something that you might not do, that's okay. I'm only here to show you what I know. If there's things and tips and tricks that you know, then you can share them with me, and I will go ahead and try them. And so it's okay if things aren't exactly the way you might do them. So I'm so excited. This is one of the things that also came last night. It is my Touch Foundation, my Mineral Liquid Touch Foundation. This is the liquid gold. We call it our liquid gold. This is going to literally give you an airbrush finish on your face. It goes on as a liquid and dries as a powder, and now she wants out, so I will be right back. I'm so sorry. Dolly, no. No. Oh my gosh. She's worse than a child. I mean, seriously, I love my kid. I love kids. I have 2 of my own, but literally, she's like a forever 2-year-old, I swear. So with your Liquid Touch Foundation, you want to shake it really, really good, okay? Get that all mixed up because it tends to separate. And so you want to get it really mixed up. If you don't do that, you're not going to get the coverage that you should from it. Squeeze the dropper, get all what's in the dropper out, shake it again, and you just do that a couple times until you think it's all mixed up, okay? It's highly been recommended to use our Liquid Touch, our liquid foundation brush with this. I don't know if you can see, but it has a hole right here in the center to allow some airflow. So what we're gonna do is we're going to put 4 or 5 drops is all that you should need for your entire face, okay? So I don't know if you can see this, but we're going to just put 4 or 5 drops around the edge of my brush, okay? And we're just gonna pat that in different places, and then just start working it in circular motions all over your face. Okay. So this is going to go on as a liquid, and it's going to dry as a powder. Now, it doesn't have to be applied with this brush. It is recommended, but I have literally seen it applied with fingers. I've seen it applied with blending buds. Pretty much, it's your preference to just try, see what works for you. It's not going to be, you know, the same for everybody. Like I said, it's personal preference. So just try and see what works for you. I personally am loving how this is going on with the brush. So really smooth. Really, really smooth. So I just want to make sure I got it all worked in. Wow, this is beautiful. What a beautiful finish. It's so nice. Okay, so I think we all have that all worked in. Wow, that is beautiful. It's just like airbrushed. Wow, so excited. I don't know if you can see the difference from when I started, but wow, I'm liking that. So the next thing I'm going to do is put on some of our Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer. Now with the concealer, you want to go 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation color. And if you need to be color matched for foundation, I can help you with that. Just shoot me a message. For those of you who have never seen me or don't know me, my name's Carissa Doss. I'm a Younique presenter. And anything that you see me use that's a Younique product, you can get on my website at beautywithcarissa.com. So I'm going to be using the Skin Perfecting Concealer in the shade Velour, I believe. And I'm going to use a brush to put this on with. Where is that brush that I... Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. Now, also, there's a couple things I use this concealer for. To conceal, but also I'm gonna be kind of using it as a highlighter. So you might be seeing me and going, why is she doing it like that? But I'm gonna use it also as a highlighter. So you wanna take it and make a upside down triangle under your eye, okay? And then fill that in. And then we're gonna go in and blend this out after, okay? And then the other eye, upside down triangle. I'm gonna go over here. I have a little sunspot over there that I want to conceal. A little bit down here on your chin, the bridge of your nose, and then the middle of your forehead, okay? And then I'm gonna see how my foundation brush works blending this out. You can take it up onto your eyelid, it's fine. Oh, that works good. Try to get it up as close as you can under your eye. And then blend all that out really well. I have a lot of like discoloration into my skin. The older I get, the worse it is. I'm pretty sure it's from not taking care of my skin when I was younger and wearing sunscreen. You know, you're young and you go to the beach and you're like, oh, I don't need to wear sunscreen, you know, let's put some baby oil on my whole body. And yeah, well, now we're learning that wasn't probably the brightest idea. And again, I was like a teenager in the 80s, so long time ago. We know a lot more now than we ever did back then. Okay, so we got all that blended in. I'm excited. So basically, I use that as a concealer, our Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer, and I used it as a highlighter because I'm trying to highlight like this section of my face, like an oval section right here, okay? And I think that that did the job. I'm pretty excited. So my daughter turns 15 in February, and I have to start planning on getting the house ready for her party. And I don't do a lot of company. Like, this is my sanctuary, and I kind of don't have a lot of people into my sanctuary. So she's like, Mom, I don't want to have my party at any particular, you know, place. Like, we usually go to like a bounce house, not bounce house, like the trampoline parks and stuff like that. And she's like, no, I really want to have it at the house this year and just have my friends over, get a bounce house, turn the music up in the backyard and just hang out. And I'm like, that means that people are gonna be in my house. I don't know about that. So for her, I'm gonna do it. And then she says, oh, and by the way, can you like paint the walls? Because some of them are kind of dirty. Well, let me tell you why they're dirty while we put some bronzer on. They're dirty because little Miss Emma likes to do gymnastics. She is a gymnast. And so she likes to get on her hands, lean up against the wall, and do push-ups with her arms in a handstand while her dirty feet are up against the wall. The same walls she wants me to now cover with fresh paint for her party. The things we do for our children. And I will do it. It will get done. Don't know how, but it will. Okay, so we're going to go in with some bronzer. This is just going to give a nice warmth and nice warm glow to our face. And we want to do first in the hollows of our cheeks. So the hollows of your cheeks are right here. If you suck in your cheeks like doing the goldfish thing, okay, where it indents, okay, that's the hollow of your cheeks. So you want to just take your bronzer and you want to work it into the hollows of your cheeks. Okay, a couple days, I hope like 4 or 5 days, is our bronzer. So I'll be able to show you our bronzer when it comes in. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. And you can just, you know, build up. If you're nervous, if you've never really done some of these things before, don't be afraid to play with it. You know, it's makeup. You grab a makeup wipe and or a washcloth and some, you know, facial cleanser, and you can take it off. You know, it's okay to play and see what things do, make mistakes. It's fun, you know, so don't be afraid to play with your makeup and just get in there and practice doing things, okay? I mean, we're all learning. There's trends that are starting every day, new trends, and we all have to learn them together. So don't be afraid, you know, to get in there and play with your makeup, okay? It's fun. And I don't know about you, but I feel better when I put makeup on. You know, there's days that I don't even want to get up and get going. I have a chronic pain condition called fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome. There's days I don't want to get out of bed. It's like there's days that all I can do is just get my kid to school, get her home, and get dinner done, and that's it. You know, I'm done for. But I've noticed in the last few weeks, I joined Younique on January 2nd. I started playing with my makeup again. I started introducing myself to it again, and the joy that it brings me to put it on and how good it makes me feel to see the end result. And I need that boost, you know. I think that now not only will I bring my daughter to school, pick her up, and make dinner, but I'm gonna add putting my face on every day to my agenda. And I think that's gonna make me feel really good inside. So anyway, I got on a rant there. Sorry about that. So we're just gonna take this and still work it up into our forehead here a little bit. okay? We're just gonna add some warmth to our face. This is our bronzer. If you're just joining, my name is Carissa Doss, and I'm a white status presenter with Younique. Any Younique products that you see me using today, you can find on my website at beautywithcarissa.com. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to message me, and I can get back to you and help you with anything. Then I want to put some down here on my jawline and just kind of chisel that out a little bit. And I'm really, really white, so I'm going to work some down here into my neck just to give me some warm color down there, because it's winter and it hasn't seen the sun for a while. All right, so we have our bronzer on, and you see that gave us some warmth around the edge of our face and the hollows of our cheeks. And I'm gonna add a little bit of this to contour my nose right here. This is just gonna give you some definition to your nose. Okay, bring it down on the edge. And across the top right here. And we'll buff that all out. Okay, so see how that gave us some definition on our nose right here? Okay. So I'm excited. I need to put some paint samples up on my walls and see. I have to try to match it the closest I can when I do paint, because I rent my house, and I need to be able to like not change it a whole lot. So I need to try to match it as close as possible to what my landlord has. All right, we're gonna go in with some blush and give our cheeks a little bit of some color. And then we're gonna work on the eyes. And I don't really know what I'm gonna do for the eyes. I have blue on today, so I think I wanna kinda go with some blue. But I haven't really put much thought into it, so we're gonna wing it and see what we come out with, okay? So your blush you wanna put just above where we put the bronzer or the contour. We wanna put our blush just above that, okay? And you want to make sure you get it on the rosies of your cheeks right here, okay? So if you can smile, and this part right here, you want to make sure you get some color on that, okay? All right. Let's do some eyes. I'm going to work out of our Addiction Palette 4. Has some beautiful browns, a real shimmery gold, and some teal and a dark blue, and then it has this really beautiful color right here called Tender. This is a very versatile palette. I use this palette for my brows. I use right here this darkest color called Brave to fill in my eyebrows. I use Tender for highlighting on my face, so it's really a versatile palette. So let's start with our brows. I'm just gonna take my rose water and spray a little bit in the lid, okay? And that's gonna wet my brush so that I can pick up some of this Brave for my eyebrows. And also using the toning spritzer, it helps kind of set it so it doesn't move. I could sleep in it and it would stay where it's at. Okay, so we're just gonna go in. Let me kind of fix these wild beasts. I think I need to go and have my eyebrows trimmed. Need a little fix me up. Let me drop that. Okay, so we're just gonna go in and fill in the brows. And I just started doing this not too long ago. My daughter got me doing it. She is a makeup lover like her mom, and so she started filling in her brows, and she's like, Mom, you should try this. And I've been doing it for a while, and I really like the look. I like the look of not having any sparse spots, you know, showing. And you know, even if you don't have much eyebrow, you can still do this and use it to fill them in, you know, and to draw them on. You can use your eyeshadow palettes. We also have brow pencils and things like that. But I really prefer, and there goes my light. Oh, the sun went behind a cloud. I'm sorry if the light is not good. I'll try to do an after picture and post it if I get a chance with some really good light, if the Mother Nature blesses us so greatly with that today. Okay, see the difference? So this is filled in and not filled in. So it just fills in, you know, the sparse places where I guess time is taking over. I'm gonna be 45 this June. Can't hardly believe it. So things are falling out, things are drooping. Got a whole lot going on here. All right, oops. All right, so let's start this other one. And don't be afraid, you know, like I said, I just got a little crazy with that line there. It's okay. It wipes off. You know, it's not permanent. It's okay to play. It's okay to make mistakes and figure all this out. It's fun. And if you look at it like that, it'll be fun. Okay? You want to, when you're doing your eyebrows, also kind of have it fade. So you want it to be lighter here where it meets in the middle and then get darker, okay? I guess that's like an ombre. So lighter as it meets in the middle at your nose, and then darker as it goes out. I think my son's coming back. Please come back just for an hour. There, that's the line I was looking for. All right. So then you can you take your spoolie. What I'm using right now is an angled brush, very thin angled brush, okay? And it has a spoolie on the other end. Now this is something that I just got through the mail. We do have a brush that is angled at one end and spoolie on the other, okay? But if you have one that is like this will work perfect for brows, okay? So then you want to take your spoolie, your other end, and just soften up that area and comb everything into place. So I'm just going to soften up where they meet here in the middle and then just comb everything down into place. And beautiful. See what a difference a little bit of eyebrows makes? All right, now what are we going to do here with our eyes? I think that I'm going to start with some primer first. Where is my eye primer? Here it is. Okay, so we're gonna put a little bit of eye primer on. It is there's a saying, okay, in the makeup world. The saying goes, it is a crime not to prime. And I say that because primer is going to give your makeup longevity, okay? It is going to help that makeup stay in place and last all day, okay? So it's super, super, super important step to go in and prime, okay? When you're working with your eyes, it's best to use your ring fingers. They're the weakest fingers you have, and when you're working around your eyes, you want to be so gentle. That skin is very thin, and you don't want to pull and stretch it out if you don't have to, okay? So gentle on the eye skin, use your ring fingers to do any applications, okay? Oh, my contacts just went wonky on me. All right, so we'll just not be able to see real well. That'll make this even funner. Makeup in the dark. It's all blurry. All right, what brush do I want? We'll do this one. All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna wing this and see what we come up with. I'm going to start with Honest, which is this real pretty light blue with shimmer in it. I'm gonna do that on half of my lid, and I'm gonna do Secretive, which is this shimmery gold color, on the other half of my lid. So let's see. We're gonna do the blue, the light blue Honest on the inside, okay? We're gonna wing it. See what we come out with at the end. I'll try to keep in mind it's not Halloween. So pretty. I love this color. I think it's gonna match my shirt. I'm trying to pick up some of the colors in my shirt. I don't know if you can see that, but there's some light blues and then dark blues, so we'll see if we can't play off of that today on the fly. Okay, we're gonna go pick up that Secretive, which is that real shimmery, brassy gold, and we're gonna do that on the outer edge, outer half of the eyelid. And don't worry about any of the harsh lines. We're gonna blend all this down at the end, okay? So it's you know, if you have harsh lines when you're first, you know, putting your look together, let it go. You grab a blending brush at the end and you can soften up all of those lines at the end, okay? All right, so see, we have half of the blue, the Honest, and then we have the other half right here. And I think that's gonna all blend together really nice. Okay, then we're gonna take, let's see here. About to get real daring. Really, really daring. I don't have this brush right here. All right, we're gonna pick up a little bit of Cheerful. So the other two blues I'm gonna use is the other two in this palette. Cheerful, which is this one, and then the darkest one, Triumphant. We're gonna see what we can do with these. I'm gonna put Cheerful in the crease. And with my eyes, I'm starting to get a hooded eye. With the weight I've lost, I lost a lot of weight, 165 pounds. And so my face has a lot of extra skin. So I've gotten what's called hooded eyes now. So when I'm going and working in my crease, I don't want to just stay in that crease, because what's going to happen if I do that, I'm going to open my eye and then everything's going to disappear. So I'm going to go just a tad beyond my crease up onto my brow bone, with whatever that color is that I want to have show in my crease. I'm just going to take it up a little bit higher, okay? And then you just want to work that color in this windshield wiper motion, okay? Work it in. And now see, I moved it up just a little bit onto my brow bone, and now that color shows when I open my eye. So if you feel like you have hooded eyes and you're wondering like, why can't I create those looks that I see out there where people have, different colors on their eyes and in their eye creases? That's why you need to go a little further up on your eye, okay? Okay, let's do the other side. And again, I'm working out of our Addiction Palette 4. The sun keeps going in and out. It's kind of like a really rainy day here, and so I am so sorry for the lighting. If it's kind of wonky, that's why. All right, so again, I'm gonna bring it up a little bit past my crease onto the brow bone. All right, so I mentioned that I've lost a lot of weight. I'm gonna, for any curious wonders out there, I'm gonna let you know how I did that. I had gastric bypass surgery in 2010. And I'm gonna tell you right now, yes, I lost a lot of weight, but I'm also gonna tell you that if I had to do it over again, I wouldn't do it. I've had so many health problems. I have been in the hospital 6 times having emergency surgeries to fix things that have gone wrong and complications from that. And so if I had to do it over again, I would say go the old-fashioned route. Eat right, go to the gym and work out. I feel like I took like the easy road, and it ended up being a really difficult road, and I'm still on, recovering, and it's like gonna be 7 years this April. So yeah, not the easy road out for sure. All right, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this Triumphant, very little bit, and just in the corner here, add a little bit of something to this corner. I might even just use this for an eyeliner. I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna use this Triumphant as an eyeliner, and you can do that. Same way I did with the brows, you're just gonna wet that brush and it will go on just like a dream. Okay. So still, don't worry about these harsh lines. We're gonna blend in just a minute all of those out, okay? So I'm gonna take that same brush I did my brows with, that angled brush, and get the brown off of it first. And we're gonna go and just get it a little bit wet and pick up some of that Triumphant. And we're gonna create I'm gonna try to do this so that you all can see it too. So we're gonna just go in and just like you would with an eyeliner, line that top lash line, okay? And you can make it as thick or as thin as you want. That's totally preference, total personal preference. Sometimes it will be determined for you based on mistakes. Trust me on that. There's been times I'm going for a thin line and I end up with a thick line because that's just what happened. Yeah, okay. I like that. See the difference? I just lined just a thin line along my top eyelash. Okay, so you see the difference on this one versus this one. So let's go in and do the other one. I might even darken this up just a little. Whoops, sorry about that, guys. Okay. All right, let's go in and do this one, and then we'll finish up our eyes. Trying to get this done while the sun is out because it is supposed to rain again today, so I do not want to lose what little light I have right now. Seems how my setup is my dining room table, looking out my big sliding glass door. That's what's giving me my natural light. I asked my daughter, she has a beautiful vanity we got for her. I think it was her for last year, not this past Christmas, but Christmas before that, 2015 Christmas. We got her this really cute little vanity because she wanted to do her makeup in her room, which she doesn't do her makeup in her room. It just sits there and holds stuff. But I said, you know, hey Emma, let me take your vanity out to the dining room, and then I'll have a nice big mirror, you know, to work with. She said no. And that's okay. It's hers. It's not mine. So I was like, all right, I'll work with what I got. Thank you. All right. I'm going to finish my eyes up with a little bit of Tender up on my brow bone. This really pretty creamy, it's more like a creamy beige, but it's got a lot of shimmer in it. So I'm going to go in and put that on my brow bone. And just work that into there. And again, when you're working with any of our mineral-based products, they are very, very pigmented, and you really don't need a lot. A little with this goes a long way. So you just want to build. Don't go real crazy. Just build upon, you know, start a foundation and just start building until you get to what you're trying to achieve or what you end up liking, okay? So we're going to take our blending brush. I'm going to try this one. Okay, and then we're just going to blend out any of those harsh lines that are still there, okay? So just work it, work it, work it. Remember, I see how there's a harsh line here and here. Now it's just all nice and smooth, okay? Don't worry about any harsh lines. When you're building up your eye look, you can go in and just blend out those lines, okay? So don't let them intimidate you, okay? Just blend everything out. All right, there we have it. All right, now let's work on some mascara. Yes, yes. We are going to be using our, if I can get it out of my beautiful little baggie it comes in. It actually will come like this to you in this box, okay? If you end up liking this, it's 3D Fiber Plus Mascara. It's newly reformulated. It just came out on January 2nd, okay? Newly reformulated. Let me take a drink because my mouth is dry and I'm choking on my words. Okay. So if I can get it out of this pouch, what is going on here? It's stuck. All right. So our mascara comes in 2 tubes, okay? You have one, your transplanting gel, which is just a fancy way of saying mascara. This is your mascara. Then you have the second tube with your fibers, okay? It's a 3-step process. You're gonna do gel, and while it's still tacky and wet, you're gonna go in with your fiber, and then you're gonna seal your fiber again with another coat of gel. And I want you to watch this magic because you can see my eyelashes. There's not much to them, okay? And now we're gonna make them grow, okay? I refer to this as my falsies in a bottle, okay? No eyeglass, no glue, no, what's that? Transplanting your, what do they call it? Eyelash transplanting, I don't know what that is. But right here, 2 steps, 3 steps, and you're gonna see magic happen. And I can get into a hot mess with this stuff. So let's see today what happens. There are times when I end up with more of this on my face than actually on my lashes, I think. I stopped putting on makeup for a long time and just recently started back doing it, and so got to learn these techniques all over again. You forget how you put on mascara. So this is a really nice brush, okay? It goes in and really separates those lashes, okay? And see, there we go, have it on my eyelid. We'll fix that later. Okay, so you just want to get a really good coat of this on your lashes. So not only did they reformulate the mascara and the fibers, there's a new bottle wiper, so when you pull it out, there's no extra product on your brush, okay? Really nice, and it combs through your lashes really nice. So the next step, now that we have, oh, that's bugging me, but I don't want to smear it. All that work putting on that eyeshadow. So the next step is your fibers, okay? And when they're new especially, you just want to lightly roll them on the back of your hand, okay? So that it helps, just so when you're putting them on, they don't just all fall onto your face. And when you're putting these on, you don't want to go all the way down to your lash, where your lash line starts. You just want to work mid to tip, okay? Mid to tip. And I have a really wonky eye lash over here. I don't know what is going on with it, but it's hard to get it to stay. It wants to like fall over. So just ignore that. That's just a little defect in my eye. Okay, so just see the difference already? No mascara on this eye, and then fibers on this eye. Do you see the difference? It is amazing, amazing. So what I'm going to do next is go and do the other eye. Before I put a final coat on this eye, I'm going to go ahead and do this eye, okay? I'm going to use my little mirror down here. You just want to get a really good coat on your lashes of the transplant gel. Again, it's just mascara, fancy name for mascara. And then we're going to go in with our fibers. And you want to do it while that's still tacky, okay? You need to have something for your fibers to stick to. So we're just going to take them again and roll that on the back of our hand gently. And then we're just going to go mid lash line and then up, okay? Okay? Don't want to go all the way to your lash line. Okay, so we're just going to go mid lash line and then up, okay? Don't want to go all the way to your lash line. Okay, so we're just going to go mid lash line and then up, okay? Don't want to go all the way to your lash line. Okay, so we're just going to go mid lash line and then up, okay? Don't want to go all the way to your lash line. Okay, so we're just going to go mid lash line and then up, okay? Don't want to go all the way to your lash line. Just get some of those on the tip of your lashes, okay? There we have it. We went from no lashes to falsies in a bottle. That's what I call it. Love this stuff. I am falling in love. Okay, we're gonna go ahead now and we're gonna take our transplant gel and we're gonna seal both of those up. And actually, I think what I wanna do, I'm gonna put a little bit of color under my eye. So let me see here. I'm gonna get my smudger brush and I'm gonna pick up a little bit of that Cheerful that I used in my crease right here. This color, Cheerful. And we're gonna put that on the bottom here. And just smudge that out. I'm not gonna bring it all the way in to the corner of my eye because I wanna highlight there. So I'm gonna leave that open, okay? I think when I'm done, I gotta get those paint samples out and stick them onto the wall and figure that out. I only have until February, when's our party? February 11th to get this house painted, so I better get moving. It's gonna be a slow process. All right, so I'm just gonna stop. I'm not gonna bring it all the way to the corner because what I wanna do is, hey Christy, I want to highlight there when I'm all done, okay? So let's go ahead and seal our fibers with one last coat of transplant gel. And you want to get a good coat. You want to seal those fibers in, okay? That will help prevent them from any fallout throughout the day, okay? I think we could all do like funniest home videos on the faces women make when they put on their mascara, right? Okay, I'm gonna go and do the bottom. Okay, there we have it. Look how long it made my eyelashes. Okay, when I first started, I didn't have any eyelashes there. And now I look like I just got done putting false ones on. How you been, Christy? I hope you're doing good. I miss you. All right, now, if you have any fallout from putting on your fiber mascara, just take a light brush, not on your wet mascara though. There's my spoolie. Let me take a spoolie and fix what I got all wanky there. Okay, so just take a brush and you can just wipe those fibers off. They wipe off very easily if you have any fall when you're putting them on, okay? And we're almost done. I think what we need is some lips and a little bit of highlighting, and we're good to go. I'm going to take a little bit of our Mineral Touch foundation, okay, and I'm just gonna put a little bit on, especially like under my eyes where I did my concealer, my chin, my nose. We just want to set that concealer wherever we put that concealer. Just set it with a little powder, okay? And just dab it. You just have to dab it. It's very gentle. It's very pigmented, so a little is all you need. So we'll just set that. Put some on my neck. I'm so white. We know it's winter because I go from dark to white. Okay. Sorry, my nose is running. Does that happen to anybody else when you're doing your makeup, your nose starts running? It's crazy. Okay. Some highlight and some lipstick, and I think we're done. So we're going to take a little bit of this Tender from our palette 4, okay? And I might just use my finger. Let's see if this works. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of that on my brush, okay? And we're just gonna work it right here onto our cheekbones. And you can even use your finger if you need to. You wanna make sure, you know, you don't have a line there. You wanna make sure it's blended in. It's really just to give some shimmer to your cheekbones, give a little highlight, okay? We don't want it to be like a solid line, okay? So you can even take your finger and gently just spread that out. And then we wanna do the bridge of our nose. Okay, you put some right here on your Cupid's bow. Okay, so we just added a little bit of shimmer here, cheekbones, Cupid's bow, and if you want, you can even put some up here, okay, into the center of your forehead. Wherever you know, did your highlighting, you want, like I said a little bit ago, you want like the center right here, like this oval shape is kind of where you want it to be brightened, okay? So you can put any of your highlighting there, okay? So let's do some lips, and then I have to get dinner started. So I'm gonna try something a little different today. Instead of an actual lipstick, I'm going to take our lip liner. This is our Precision Lip Liner in the color Posh, okay? So like a real like cranberry mauve. I don't even know if that's a word, but that's how I know how to describe it. So that's what we do. And we're gonna use this, and I'm gonna line my lips with it, but we're gonna fill them in too. I can't talk right now, so I'm gonna just hang on tight. Don't go anywhere. All of our liners, our lip liners and our eyeliners, they go on so creamy. Okay, so that makes what I'm about to do next really easy. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to fill my lip in, okay, like a lipstick. Okay. Okay, they're also smudge proof, okay? So once they dry, our liners and our lip liners and our eyeliners, they're smudge proof. They don't go anywhere. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of clear gloss, which I had somewhere on the table. Oh, right in front of my face, of course. Okay, so we're gonna take a little bit of this clear gloss, and it just has like a little bit of shimmer into it, kind of like light reflecting shimmers, and I'm gonna put that over here. And there we have it. I think we're finished. Okay, so like I said in the beginning, my name's Carissa Doss. I am a white status presenter with Younique. Any of the products I used today that were Younique products, you can get on my website at beautywithcarissa.com, and I will list them in the description box above when I get done, or at some point today I will do that. I will list the products I did use that were Younique, and I will be getting hopefully in about 4 or 5 days, another delivery. It'll be like Christmas for the 3rd time. I will be getting another big delivery, and I'll be able to share some blush colors, some bronzing color. We'll do that when that delivery comes in. But I've really enjoyed spending some time with you guys today. Thank you for coming by, and please be safe, take care, love you, have a good day.